there was a good article that appeared in the Daily Mail back on Wednesday, September the 14th by Eddie Barnes. And he says, the BBC got it so right on the pageantry, but so very wrong on the politics. And in it he points out the momentous events of the past week and the passing of the Queen served to further underline the point that the tightly bound nationalist depiction of Scotland's past, present and future just doesn't connect with our reality. Did the Queen want to make this point? I can't be alone in wondering whether her death in Scotland was somehow almost fated. For it feels to me that in dying here in Scotland at her beloved Balmoral, the greatest communicator of our times, the woman who mastered the art of telling nothing but saying everything, wanted still in death to teach us a fuller and richer story about our land. I like that expression. Wanted still in death to teach us a fuller and richer story about our land. To England, she has reminded that nation that the rest of us exist. Laid in a coffin wrapped in the royal standard of Scotland and the crown of James V placed upon it, the Queen reminded people that they live in a united kingdom. The King's visit to Northern Ireland and Wales this week also underlines the point. To Scotland, she has reminded us that our politics only explains a fraction of our traditions, our inheritance and our culture. That's so true. When you listen to Nicola Sturgeon, when you listen to those SNP people going on with all the kind of modern and woke nonsense, you get a sense, don't you, that there's no connection there to the rich past of Scotland that we share with everybody throughout the United Kingdom. He continues here, 8 years ago, ahead of the referendum on Scottish independence, the Queen famously told bystanders outside Crathy Kirk that she hoped Scots would think carefully about the future. Over the past few days, even in death, she has led the country to think hard again. We are being shown that baked into Britishness is a wondrous diversity of institutions, memories, cultures and histories. It is something we should all treasure. The late Queen and the new King, who have travelled further and deeper into this land than most of us, have done more than anyone to tell this deeper, more complex story of our land. This deeper, more complex story of our land. Absolutely, and that speaks to the heart, not just the head. Of course, the head is extremely important, but it's the heart, it's the complex story that can be told. The traditions, the institutions, the culture, all of these things coming together, binding together in harmony, sometimes in conflict, but nevertheless telling a wider story that we can all get behind here in our United Kingdom. And that's what we try to do here at Force for Good as well,